Welcome back, children. So today we will do the remaining two types of chemical reactions. Yesterday we did two. First was combination reaction and second was decomposition reaction. Today we will do the third type of chemical reaction, that is single displacement reaction. In single displacement reaction, a more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. Clear? For example, iron plus copper sulfate gives rise to iron sulfate plus copper. So this is iron, this is copper sulfate solution, this is iron 2 sulfate, and this is copper. So here these are the reactants and these are the products. So here iron displaces copper from copper sulfate and takes its place. Why? Because iron is more reactive than copper. For this, you have to remember the reactivity series of metals. Reactivity series of metals is a list of metals arranged from top to bottom in the order of decreasing reactivity. Clear? So reactivity series of metals is a list of metals arranged in tabular form in the order of decreasing reactivity. The reactivity series I will give you later. So here single displacement reaction, you have understood, I think. Iron displaces copper from its salt solution, that is copper sulfate solution, and takes its place. See, copper is being replaced by iron and copper comes out. Clear? The fourth one is double displacement reaction. In double displacement reaction, the two positive parts of the compound switches its space. Now see here nicely. For example, when HCl reacts with sodium hydroxide, we get sodium chloride and water. Now what you see here, that the sodium takes the place of hydrogen and the hydrogen takes the place of sodium, right? So the positive part of the positive radical takes the place of the positive part of the other compound, simply switches over. So such type of a chemical reaction is called as double displacement reaction. Now children, I was telling you about metal reactivity series. Now I can give you the list over here. Metal reactivity series. Now see here, this is the metal reactivity series. This is potassium, this is sodium, this is calcium, this is magnesium, this is aluminium, this is zinc, this is iron, this is nickel, this is tin, this is lead, this is hydrogen, this is copper, this is mercury, this is silver, this is platinum, this is gold. So this is decreasing reactivity. So children, this is extremely important. With the help of this list, you can understand that in case of displacement reaction, which element can displace which one as per the position in the reactivity series. Clear? See here, iron is above copper. That means iron is more reactive than copper, hence iron can displace copper from its salt solution. Understood? So if you remember this metal reactivity series, you can easily understand that which metal is more reactive and which is not. And accordingly, you can write your own by your own understanding. Okay? Now, next is about crystals. How are crystals formed? Well, children, the process of formation of crystals helps us to understand the purity of a substance. So the process of forming crystals of a substance from its saturated solution is called as crystallization. Now, what is a saturated solution? A saturated solution of a substance is that solution which is incapable of dissolving that substance in a solvent at a particular temperature or at a given temperature. Means the maximum quantity of a substance which can be dissolved in a solvent at a particular temperature is called its saturated solution. Now how to prepare? You take a glass of water and add salt or sugar in it and stir it gently. It will dissolve. Again you add sugar, again keep on stirring it, again it will dissolve. In this way, keep on adding more and more sugar. A time will come where you will find that not even a single crystal of sugar is getting dissolved in that quantity of water at that particular temperature. Then you will say that we have prepared a saturated solution of sugar. Now, if you want to get back the sugar crystals, what do you do? You simply start lowering the temperature. As you will lower the temperature, you will find that crystals of sugar is forming in that solution. So this is how crystals of various substances are formed, including alum, copper sulfate, urea, etc., etc. So crystallization is, you can say, a technique to obtain crystals of substances in its pure form. Clear, children? So here I have used two terms. One is called as solute and another is called as solvent. So remember, simply solute plus solvent gives solution. So supposing here I have added sugar, so sugar is the solute, I have added water, so water is the solvent, and to get sugar solution. Clear? Remember. So the substance which is in more quantity, that is the solvent, or which is the substance which is dissolving the other one, that is called as the solvent, and the substance which is getting dissolved, that is called as the solute. Right? So children, that is all in this chapter. In our next class, I will be doing the objective questions of this chapter given at the back. Thank you.